3 days, Season 3 will be over, and Season 4 will now be coming out. This is from Craig, the community manager. Let's get it going. Overwatch 2 Season 4. Fight for a better future. In Season 4, our newest support hero, Lifeweaver, who hails from Thailand, wields Biolight, enters the fray. Take combat to the cosmos with the new battle pass featuring Mythic Space Conqueror Sigma, and earn free rewards and events happening throughout the season. Those events are going to be like things such as the space event, the free Lifeweaver event for the skin, that little Symmetra one. I'm going to be posting my reaction to my video later, or to the trailer first before this one comes out. So anyways, scientists and artists and activists, Overwatch 2 latest hero entwines the beauty of nature with practicality of science. He dreams of healing the world. Alright, Lifeweaver is the new hero, and now let's go through some of his abilities. Healing Blossom, hold to charge a healing burst to release to heal a targeted ally. That's his basic heal. Then his main weapon 1 is the healing, main weapon 2 is Thorn Valley, rapidly fire a spread of projectiles. Ability 1, throw platform that springs upwards when stepped on. That's called pedal platform. So you throw a pedal on the floor when someone either a teammate or an enemy steps on it, and it feels like a pressure plate, it'll go up. Rejuvenating Dash, second ability, dash towards the traveling direction and lightly heal yourself. Life Grip, pull your ally to your location, protecting them as they travel. Tree of Life, ultimate, place the tree that instantly heals allies upon sprouting and continues to heal periodically as it lives. Imparting Gift is its passive. On death, drop a gift that heals the first enemy or ally to pick it up. If it heals an ally, it heals them for 250 health. If it heals an enemy, or if the enemy picks it up, it's 75 health, and the ally picks it up, it's 250 health. So it's bad for both. Like, it's bad to die because then you're rewarding the enemy, but if the teammate picks it up, it's a nice boost in healing for you. Some general updates. This patch is rebased and require large download for all platforms, so make sure you have space. Accessibility, added a select custom features for custom health, armor, shields, and overhealth and health bars. I might mess with those a little bit. Improved preview feature for custom color settings with different preview backgrounds. I might mess with that later. This is the new stranded spawn system. Regrouping with your team after getting stranded in spawn has never been easier. Spawn rooms that now shut down due to capturing or losing an objective will now remain particularly active for 7 seconds. While you still can't change your heroes, other new features have been activated. In these stranded spawns, the doors remain locked to the enemy team. The healing field remains active. You can now use the interact key to instantly teleport to the new spawn. So this is good for both teams, whether you're defending or winning, or offense. So if you're offense, right, let's say you died in the fight, but the fight won and they pushed the point. Now you're at the old spawn, so you have to walk all the way. Now you could just click the interact key, boom, you're at the new spawn. But if let's say you are losing, same concept. Your team loses, and now you're spawning at the spawn too close to the enemy, and you're not close to your team. You can change back to your new spawn where everyone else will be at, so you can go with them. Kind of like a win-win situation. I think it's more better for the offense though. Matchmaking. Backfilling players in unranked modes will now prioritize finding players closer to skill level of the other players in the match. Okay. Competitive updates. So the top 500 leaderboard eligibility. Players will now be required to win 25 competitive matches before being eligible to enter the top 500 leaderboard for a specific role, queue, or region. Sounds good. Competitor leaver penalty changes. This is important, so let's see. Matches left in different competitive queues are still considered separate for purposes of determining the lengths of suspensions or receiving a seasonal ban from competitive play. The start of the new competitive season also no longer fully resets the severity of these suspension and bans. This should hopefully prevent players from leaving the competitive games at the end of the season without facing meaningful consequences at the start of the next one. Matches left in competitive play will also have more negative effects on a player's skill tier division after 5-win competitive update. The reward changes. Okay, here we go. So ending in bronze will now earn 300 instead of 300. Oh wow. So wait, the number of competitive points has been updated. Games after your last competitive update during the season will still count towards your final seasonal rank. You must complete a season of competitive qualification to achieve competitive points. Ending in bronze will now earn you 300 competitive points, previously 65. Ending in silver 450, gold 600, platinum 800, diamond 1000, masters 1200, grandmasters 1500. So the lower is a little better, but like masters gives you 50 less, and grandmasters gives you 250 less, which is weird, but okay. Competitive challenge titles. Ending in diamond rank open queue will earn the diamond open challenger. Ending in diamond rank in roll queue will earn you the diamond roll challenger. Okay. Competitive match rank. The initial loading screen that shows all participants of the competitive matches will now show an icon at the top of the screen representing the average skill tier and division of all players in that match. This should provide players with a better comparison of their own rank to the other players in the match. Okay. Season rank decay removed. I'm not going to read that, but it's removed. So if you want to read that, go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and pause the video and let's go. Competitive skill update and progression. Both competitive progression and update screens will now include information about the player's losses and ties as well as their wins. Cool. Will now provide players with indication of their current percentage progress within a skill division, so hopefully make it clear on how the results of the games played during an update affect skill tier division. It's possible for players to have a positive win-loss record, but not go up skill division because the progress occurs entirely with a single division. This is a new message that will allow players to see that they did in fact make progress, just not enough for that new tier. And then it's similar with top 500 and stuff. Alright, let's go hero updates. Too much competitive. Tank. So I did see this. I did see a video on the updates for heroes. I'm a little upset about this, but here we go. So armor health reduced from 300 to 250. Base health increased from 175 to 200. So basically what happens is Reinhardt used to have 625 health, 300 armor, and 175 health. Now, what happens is they made it so they took 50 out, right? Or so the 625, they took out 25 completely. And then they took another 25 from the armor and put it to the base health. So now the base health has more health, and the armor is a little less. It says right here, Reinhardt's been overperforming, and then those changes have been playing well. So to adjust his power, reducing his health to this minor armor reduction. It is what it is. I just feel like you should have just kept the 625, but just give him 225 white health instead. That's just me. Anyways, Sigma, accretion, I think this is his rock. So his rock, you can no longer one-shot. So before you could toss your rock and then hit people with a combo, or hit them with a little tiny rocks, and it would kill them. Now that doesn't do that anymore. Impact damage reduced from 60 to 40, 80 damage for the explosion, and then knockdown is a little longer though. So McCree, base health reduced from 225 to 200. Yikes. He has less health. Okay. Magnetic grenade. So this is so that you can't one-shot. So this is the same thing. If you throw a grenade at a full health target that's at 200 health, and then shoot them in the chest, or the foot, or anywhere below the head, one bullet won't kill them, so you need to shoot another one. Simple as that. Sombra, her ultimate can now disable May's ultimate. There we go. Ana, sleep dart. So tanks are now don't sleep as long, so from 5 seconds to 3.5 seconds, which is very good. Because if you're the tank, you're the only tank in the game. So yeah. Anyways, Brig, now her ultimate has had a change, so let's read it now. Gains 100 instant armor during rally, so this is our ultimate rally. So as soon as she pops Rally, she gets instantly 100 health, or instantly 100 armor health. No longer gradually builds temporary health like your allies. Rally now upgrades her shield, increasing the size and health. The size is pretty big, by the way. It's like 3 people wide, or 3 small characters wide, 3 DPS wide. The barrier health is increased from 300 to 75 or 750, so the bigger barrier has 750 health now. And then during Rally, Shield Bash now impacts multiple enemies and can stun them, but her movement speed was decreased by 15%. She's going to be very strong now that her ultimate is very strong. And by the way, just to let you know, she only stuns in ultimate, not outside of ultimate. And her shield is only 750 in ultimate, and it's only big in ultimate, so don't forget that. And also her repair pack is reduced from 30 to 25 meters. Now Mercy got a buff and a nerf at the same time. So Mercy in the last patch, what would happen is if you were under health, you would heal like 50% faster or something like that. But now, instead of healing faster, she just does 55 healing a second. And that's it. And she no longer gets the healing under half health. Guardian Angel cooldown reduced a whole second, so faster flight. Jump and crouch cancel active ability state. Duration increased from 1 to 1.5 seconds. The jump and crouch cancel active ability state can no longer be manually interrupted to begin the cooldown early. And when she's in her Valkyrie, the support passive can heal her. So there you go. Moira, she can now fade during her ultimate, which is Coalescence, or the Kamehameha. Her ultimate is 40%, or is now 10% slower. And her Biotic Grasp lingering heal duration increased from 2 to 3 seconds. So if you heal someone, what happens is when you let's say you tap just tap the heal on a bot or a person, it would last for 2 seconds. Afterwards, you stop healing. Now it lasts for an extra second. So there you go. And then some map updates. Map pools have been disabled. All maps are in rotation. Thank God. So, there's a new map. Whatever. Season 4 map lighting. Push. So, New Queen Street is now in dawn, which is new. Hollywood is now in nighttime. Morning. I like the different. I like morning. I think morning's my favorite. Morning. Toronto's night. Morning. Night. Evening. Morning. Morning. I want to see Junkertown at night. Night. I want to see that map at morning. Night. Okay. We should say Legion Tower in morning. Legion Tower in morning was much better than night. And then workshop, don't really care. And then some bug fixes. I'm gonna let you obviously here read it. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna go back. Some issues, just fix lighting issues, lighting geometry. Fix some skins, I guess. And then yeah. Just a bunch of bugs. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. Let me know what y'all thought about these patch notes. And as always, I'll see you next time. Like, sub, share, do whatever you want. Love you guys, and as always, thank you very much. I'm glad these Overwatch videos are doing well, and I want to make more. So thank you. I really mean that. Love you guys. Bye-bye.